Welcome to Lexopedia. In this video, we will unveil the greatest achievements and legacy of the Mongol Empire. Have you ever heard of an empire so vast it spanned across continents? An empire so powerful its whisper could shake the world? That, my friends, was the Mongol Empire. From the steppes of Asia, they rode, conquering and changing the course of history. But how did a group of nomadic tribes rise to such colossal power? Stay tuned as we explore the fascinating history and impact of this remarkable civilization. Imagine a land of endless plains, under skies that stretch further than the eye could see. This was the Mongolian steppe, a harsh yet beautiful land, and the birthplace of the Mongols. Life here was challenging, with scorching summers and brutal winters. The people were tough, resourceful, and accustomed to a life on horseback. These nomadic tribes, skilled horsemen and warriors, lived by the bow and arrow, masters of mounted archery. Little did they know these qualities would become the cornerstones of an empire. The story of the Mongol Empire is inseparable from the story of its founder, a man born as Temujin around 1162 AD. His early life was marked by hardship and tragedy. He witnessed the brutal realities of intertribal conflict, even experiencing betrayal and enslavement within his own tribe. But these trials forged within Temujin an unyielding resilience and a thirst for unity and order.
His vision resonated with many, especially those weary of endless conflict. His charisma and military prowess attracted loyal followers, who saw in him a leader capable of ushering in an era of peace and prosperity. Temujin, though driven by ambition, possessed a pragmatic mind. He implemented a meritocratic system within his growing army, promoting individuals based on skill rather than lineage. This fostered loyalty and encouraged a sense of unity among his diverse followers. His reputation as a fair but ruthless leader began to spread, striking fear into the hearts of his enemies and hope into those who longed for stability.
Temujin's rise to power was not without its challenges. Rival tribes, threatened by his growing influence, formed alliances to oppose him. The struggle for dominance on the steppes was a brutal affair, a whirlwind of cavalry charges, cunning strategies, and fierce battles that tested Temujin's leadership and military acumen.
By 1206, after years of relentless campaigning, Temujin had achieved the unthinkable. He had united the fractious Mongol tribes under his rule, a feat many had deemed impossible. In a gathering that echoed with the thunder of hooves and the cheers of thousands, I was proclaimed Genghis Khan, the Great Khan, the supreme ruler of the Mongols.
Genghis Khan, a title that would soon be whispered in both fear and awe, was not content with simply ruling the steppes. He envisioned an empire that stretched beyond the horizon, built on trade, cultural exchange, and expansion.
With unwavering determination, I led my armies out of the steppes, embarking on a series of conquests that would redefine the world map.
Genghis Khan's campaigns were not merely about territorial conquest, but also about securing trade routes, acquiring wealth, and spreading Mongol influence far and wide.
From their humble beginnings on the steppes of Central Asia, the Mongols, under Genghis Khan's leadership, embarked on a campaign of conquest unparalleled in history.
Eastward, they breached the Great Wall, conquering vast swaths of northern China and establishing the Yuan dynasty. Southward, they ventured into Southeast Asia, leaving their mark on the kingdoms of Vietnam, Burma, and Cambodia.
Westward, their armies thundered across the steppes of Central Asia, clashing with the mighty Khwarezmid Empire in Persia. Their victories paved the way for further expansion into the Caucasus region, bringing them to the very doorstep of Europe.
What made the Mongols such formidable warriors? It wasn't just our bravery or our skill with the bow and arrow, though those were legendary. We were masters of strategy, discipline, and adaptability.
They were masters of the feigned retreat, a tactic designed to draw their enemies out, break their formations, and then unleash the full force of their mounted archers.
But our military prowess extended beyond mere tactics. We were quick to adopt and adapt new technologies, incorporating gunpowder weapons, siege warfare techniques, and even mastering naval warfare.
The Mongol Empire's rise was marked by a series of decisive battles and conquests that reshaped the political landscape of Eurasia.
One such pivotal moment was the Battle of Kalka River in 1223, where a Mongol army, though outnumbered, crushed a coalition of Rus's princes and their allies.
This victory opened the way for further Mongol incursions into Eastern Europe, instilling fear and awe in the hearts of European rulers. While the Mongols are often remembered for their military prowess, their empire was much more than just a conquering force. They were surprisingly tolerant rulers, embracing the diversity of their vast empire.
Genghis Khan promoted religious freedom throughout his realm, understanding that a harmonious empire required respecting the diverse faiths of its subjects.
The Mongol Empire, with its vast trade networks spanning across continents, played a crucial role in facilitating the exchange of goods, ideas, and cultures between East and West. Please like, share, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing content. The Mongols' success on the battlefield wasn't solely due to their bravery or horsemanship. It was also a testament to their innovative spirit and their ability to adapt to different environments and tactical situations.
Take, for instance, their use of stirrups. This seemingly simple invention revolutionized mounted warfare, providing Mongol riders with a stable platform, allowing them to fire arrows with greater accuracy and power, even at full gallop.
Their logistical systems were equally impressive. The Mongols established a vast network of relay stations, known as Yam, throughout their empire, allowing for rapid communication and troop movement across vast distances. Myths and misconceptions, separating fact from fiction. The Mongol Empire, shrouded in the mists of time, has often been portrayed through a lens of exaggeration and myth.
While their military achievements are undeniable, the Mongols were not just ruthless barbarians bent on destruction. To dismiss them solely as bloodthirsty conquerors is to overlook the complexities of their empire and their legacy.
Separating the myths from the realities of the Mongol Empire allows us to appreciate the complexities of their history and the enduring legacy they left behind. The Pax Mongolica, a time of trade and transmission. The Mongol conquest ushered in an era of peace and stability across Eurasia. This period witnessed a flourishing of trade, cultural exchange, and intellectual pursuits.
With the Silk Road safe under Mongol protection, goods, ideas, and people flowed freely. Imagine a merchant traveling from Constantinople to Beijing with unprecedented safety. This was the reality of the Pax Mongolica.
The Mongols encouraged commerce and cultural exchange, recognizing its economic benefits. This era of interconnectedness profoundly impacted the world. Cultural bridges, the enduring mark of Mongol influence. The Mongol Empire, despite its relatively short lifespan, left an indelible mark on the cultural landscape of Eurasia. From language to cuisine to artistic motifs, traces of Mongol influence can still be found in the cultures of the lands they once ruled.
The Mongols, despite their reputation as conquerors, were surprisingly adaptable and open to adopting elements of the cultures they encountered. Take, for instance, the Russian language. The Mongol conquest of Russia in the 13th century left a lasting impact on the Russian language, introducing numerous Turkic and Mongolian loanwords that are still in use today. Similarly, the Yuan dynasty's rule in China saw the incorporation of Mongol artistic motifs and cultural practices into Chinese art, architecture, and even culinary traditions.
In Persia, the Mongol Ilkhanate, while initially devastating, eventually led to a cultural renaissance. Persian artists and artisans, under Mongol patronage, created exquisite works of art and literature, blending Persian and Chinese styles. The Mongols' love of horsemanship also left its mark on Persian culture, with equestrian sports and falconry becoming popular pastimes.
Even in India, the Mongol invasions, though ultimately repelled, left behind traces of their influence. The Mughal Empire, founded by descendants of Timur, a Central Asian conqueror with Mongol ties, adopted elements of Mongol military organization and administrative practices. The Mughal court, known for its splendor and patronage of the arts, bore traces of Mongol influence in its architectural styles and artistic motifs.
The Mongol Empire's impact extends far beyond its immediate geographical boundaries and chronological confines. Its rise and fall shaped world history and left a lasting imprint on the geopolitical landscape.
The Mongols' conquests contributed to the decline of old empires and the rise of new powers. The sack of Baghdad weakened the Abbasid Caliphate, paving the way for the Ottoman Empire.
In Eastern Europe, the Mongol conquest of Russia had a profound impact on the region's political development. Moscow's rise as a dominant power can be traced back to its role as a tribute collector for the Mongols. The Mongol Empire, at its peak, stretched across a vast expanse of Asia, leaving an indelible mark on the lands and peoples it encompassed. Today, the territories that once formed this colossal empire are home to numerous modern countries, each carrying within its borders echoes of the Mongol past.
In East Asia, China, the sleeping giant awakened by the Mongol conquests, stands as a testament to the empire's enduring legacy. The Yuan dynasty, founded by Kublai Khan, left an indelible mark on Chinese history, introducing Mongol administrative practices, military organization, and cultural influences that would shape the country's trajectory for centuries to come.
From the Great Wall, refortified and extended under Mongol rule, to the Grand Canal, a testament to their engineering prowess, the physical reminders of the Mongol presence are interwoven into China's landscape.
Further north, Mongolia, the birthplace of the Mongol Empire, stands as the heartland of their cultural legacy. The steppes that once echoed with the thunder of Mongol hooves now resonate with the stories and traditions passed down through generations.
The nomadic lifestyle, deeply ingrained in Mongolian culture, speaks to their ancestral connection to the land and their equestrian heritage. From the traditional gurs, portable dwellings that provided shelter for their nomadic ancestors, to the Naadam Festival, a vibrant celebration of Mongolian culture featuring wrestling, archery, and horse racing, the spirit of the Mongol Empire lives on in the heart of its people. Echoes in Eastern Europe. The Mongol Empire's westward expansion, while met with fierce resistance, left an enduring mark on the historical and cultural landscape of Eastern Europe.
Russia, in particular, bears the imprint of the Mongol yoke, a period of Mongol rule that profoundly shaped the country's political, social, and cultural development. The rise of Moscow as a dominant power can be traced back to its role as a tribute collector for the Golden Horde, a Mongol Khanate that ruled over parts of Russia for over 2 centuries.
The Mongols' influence on Russian architecture, military organization, and even cuisine can still be observed today. The iconic onion domes of Russian Orthodox churches, for instance, find their origins in Mongol architectural styles.
The Cossacks, a group of fiercely independent warriors who played a pivotal role in Russian history, trace their roots back to Turkic and Mongol equestrian traditions. Even the Russian language bears the imprint of the Mongol presence, with numerous loanwords related to administration, taxation, and military organization still in use today.
Further south, in the Caucasus region, countries like Georgia and Azerbaijan still bear traces of the Mongol passage. The Mongol invasions, while devastating, led to the incorporation of these regions into the vast trade networks of the Mongol Empire, facilitating cultural exchange and the transmission of ideas.
The legacy of Mongol rule can be seen in architectural styles, artistic motifs, and even culinary traditions, a testament to the empire's enduring influence on the cultural tapestry of the region.
A legacy woven in time. The Mongol Empire, despite its relatively short lifespan, left an indelible mark on the world, shaping the course of history and leaving behind a legacy that continues to resonate today.
From the vast steppes of Central Asia to the bustling cities of China and the rolling hills of Eastern Europe, the echoes of their presence can be felt in the languages, cultures, and geopolitical landscapes of the modern world. Their story challenges our perceptions of history, reminding us that even empires built on conquest can inadvertently foster cultural exchange, technological innovation, and global interconnectedness.
The Mongols, often portrayed as ruthless barbarians, were in reality astute rulers, skilled administrators, and patrons of the arts and sciences. They understood the importance of trade, fostered religious tolerance, and created a vast communication network that connected the distant corners of their empire.
As we explore the modern countries that once formed part of this colossal empire, we uncover a rich tapestry of cultural influences, historical connections, and shared legacies. The Mongol Empire, though long gone, continues to captivate our imaginations, reminding us of the interconnectedness of human civilizations and the enduring power of ideas, cultures, and legacies to transcend time and geographical boundaries.
The empire that once was. The Mongol Empire, like the dust settling on the steppe after a thundering cavalry charge, eventually faded from the world stage. Internal conflicts, succession disputes, and the sheer vastness of their domain ultimately led to its fragmentation, but its impact, much like the echoes of those hooves, reverberates through time. From the steppes of Asia to the heart of Europe, the Mongols reshaped the political landscape, leaving a lasting imprint on the destinies of nations. They were not just conquerors, but builders, unifiers, and unwitting architects of a more interconnected world. Their story is a tapestry woven with threads of conquest and cultural exchange, of brutality and brilliance, of destruction and innovation. The Mongol Empire serves as a stark reminder that history is not a linear progression, but a complex and often messy tapestry of interconnected events. Their story challenges us to look beyond simplistic narratives, to grapple with the contradictions and complexities of the past, and to appreciate the enduring legacies, both intended and unintended, that shape our world today. Join the exploration, Lexopedia. We've only just scratched the surface of the Mongol Empire's vast and fascinating history. There are countless stories of courage, ingenuity, and cultural exchange waiting to be discovered. And that's where you come in. If you found this journey through the Mongol Empire as captivating as we did, then be sure to hit that like button and share this video with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to Lexopedia and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our upcoming explorations into the world's most fascinating historical empires, events, and figures. Thank you for joining us on this adventure through time. We look forward to welcoming you back to Lexopedia for more captivating journeys into the past. Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep the spirit of discovery alive.